loves, how's it going? It's Anne. Welcome back to my channel. I just want to say thank you all so much for your amazing comments and support on my last couple of journaling videos. It really means so much to me, and I'm really happy to hear that you guys are so open to it and that you're enjoying these videos. June is going to be a big month for me because I'm taking my family to Tokyo, Japan, and then we're going to head straight to Chaing Mai, Thailand. And I can't wait. I've never been to Japan before, and I've never been to Chaing Mai. So I'm so excited. If anyone is from Tokyo or Chaing Mai, please comment below and give me suggestions on where to go. I love cafes, and I also want to visit some stationery stores, especially in Japan. I think that will be so interesting. All right, so I don't want to talk too much because there's lots of stuff that I want to share with you. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're going to do a quick recap of May. I went for a cactus theme and I'm so happy I did. A lot of you guys liked it. I continue to use my watercolor paint and I just love the mix of colors. It reminds me of cotton candy. Last month I did the weekly planning and it was 1 week per page. It gave me lots of space to write down everything I needed to do for work and also personal. I really enjoyed this page for my 5-year goals. This is something that I can always go back and fill in more. I didn't use my workout log as much as I would like to. I think it's all because I didn't have much exciting new workouts. And for the habit tracker, I really enjoyed the habit tracker. There were some parts where I didn't fill out because I didn't do it, which really holds me accountable. But this is a great way to just keep track of all the small things that I want to improve on. So for this month's theme, since I'm going to Tokyo, Japan for the very first time and I've been looking forward to this trip, I wanted to make this artwork inspired by a really popular painting by Hokusai, and it is the Great Wave Off Kanagawa. I'm also going to Thailand too, but I want to save like all my inspiration probably for the next spread. As you can see, I already went ahead and sketched out the artwork. Since I will be going over with paint and a pen, I thought I should save some time and space on my SD card by doing it this way. So after rough sketching everything, I mixed out the blue paint that I wanted to use, and I'm going for like a dark denim blue. It took me a few tries. I finally mixed together 2 blues and a little black, and I was able to get this shade. What I should have done here is go over with a light blue and then go over with the dark blue, but I got so excited that I just went ahead and painted on the dark blue, which is okay because once I splashed on the lighter blue, it still looked nice and it worked out well. I decided to paint a big red sun behind the word June. It's a great depiction of the culture and it's also a nice contrast to the blues. I really love these color combinations of blues and the big wave. I think it's a great choice for June. When I first started to draw my first line, I was pretty nervous, but once I started, I just couldn't stop. If you think this looks difficult, don't worry. It is actually really simple. Just work on the bigger lines and then you can fill in the details. The details are curved lines, so it's definitely lots of doodling, which is really fun. The pens that I'm using are the Micron number 5 and number 1. For the thicker letter, I'm using this pen that I found at Daiso Dollar Store, and it has like a tip that looks almost like a paintbrush at the end. It's good to use if you're filling in bigger spaces. On these next 2 pages, I'm going to try something different. Usually I go straight into my weekly planning, but for this time I want to create a full calendar on the left page. This way I can just have a nice visual view of the full month. And then on the right page, I'm going to create my mind dump. I removed the tempo drawing that I made on the bottom. I felt like it took up too much space. I also wanted to put more focus on the clouds since it flows better with the waves and the mountaintop. Another thing that I'm doing differently this month is that I'm consolidating all my weeks into 2 pages. I usually like to dedicate 1 page per week so that way I can just fill in all my daily work and personal tasks into that 1 page, but I want to try something different this month and see how this goes. Alright guys, let's take a little moment to see if you are following along or if you're watching right at this moment. Comment below and leave a matching emoji to one of these drawings in the comment section. Moving on to the last 2 pages, this is for my upcoming trip. On here, I'm writing down the days that I will be in Tokyo and Chiang Mai. So I printed out a map of the train station in Tokyo, and then I also printed out a map of Chiang Mai, so that way I can have a nice visual idea of what to expect. I also added a bucket list of the things I want to do while there. By the way, the little purple fruit is supposed to be mangosteen, not eggplant. I'm really looking forward to having some mangosteen while out there. I'm not sure if they're going to be in season, but I just want to have a whole bunch of exotic fruits while out in Chiang Mai. Alright, so let's take a look at the month of June. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I was quite impressed with myself. At first, I was really nervous to just start drawing and painting, but once I did, I just couldn't stop. In these next 2 pages, I have my month in front of me, which I really like, and I think I will continue doing this for my next month entry. The mind dump is also in the front, and I kind of like that as well. Moving on to the weeks, I really like how I was able to consolidate everything onto 2 pages. I just hope that I'll be able to have enough space to fill in everything that I need. I'm looking forward to filling in these next 2 pages with a bunch of activities and just looking forward to traveling. That is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any suggestions on what to create for my future journal entries, please leave it in the comment section below this video. I'm always looking for new ideas. If you would like to show some love and support, give this video a big thumbs up. I make new videos every Saturday. Make sure to subscribe if you have not by clicking that subscribe button below this video. It is free and you get to know when I put up a new video every Saturday. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you and I will see you soon. Ciao!